Welcome back to Factorio and the September community map. So last time I got this iron set up, I got this power set up. I got the steel there of course, so I've got iron and steel coming in, which is going to make up for the tiny amount that's coming in there. That's just going to be dedicated for circuits for now. So then what I think I need to do now is I want to get towards robots, and I want to get towards doing probably processing units so I can do some personal equipment. And that's also going to set me up most of the way towards doing the next science. So the thing I'm not going to do, or at least not focus on right away, is low density structures. Haven't entirely decided where to build them. It's going to need a lot of copper, which means I probably need to build that copper mine. It's probably going to need a lot of plastic as well, which I haven't got space for down there, which means I need to do something about coal. So low density structures is going to be a complicated one, so I'm going to leave that for the moment. But definitely get these robots and get the processing units so I can get better personal robots too. So first up for batteries, and actually processing units as well, I need to make sulfuric acid. So that's going to be sulfur and then acid. So with this taking 1 second to make 2 and that taking 1 second and using 5, it is a 2.5 to 1 ratio. So I think if I do 2 like that, then that's the half, that's the 1, that's the 2, and then just flip it over there. And then the pipe's going to be, I need 2 pipes, one for water, one for gas. That doesn't fit, so the question I've got is, basically can I fit it here? Because I've got the iron there, so that is convenient to just use that iron if I can make it fit. So let's try again. So pipes there. This is acid because this here needs iron and sulfur. So it's going to be a pipe there to link those together. This does look like it will work actually, so if this was to be, say, power there, what I could do then is longhand insert it over to there. That's fine. Then you got the sulfur. And realistically, I find 2 acid, it makes a lot of acid, so it's going to be a while until I need to make more. At which point I'll decide what I want to do. Let's actually put the water on the bottom, because obviously the water is near the bottom, so that's going to go down the middle there. Those can just link there nice and simply, like that, and then the gas is just going to be straight pipe there. So gas pipes over there can go get that, and then the water pipe is here, so that can just link in nice and simply. But so what I'll probably do is I'll put both the sulfur pipe over as well, so I had plans for sulfur there kind of, just didn't build it all, so that's going to carry on basically next to that pipe to some extent, and then yep, link up there. Maybe get some of these trees out my way, I can't quite see what I'm doing. So that's going to be lubricant once I get around to it. I will need that for the robot. That's the gas existing. That's going to be acid. And something I just realised I forgot while I was setting up the first time, just now. Obviously you need inserters to get the sulfur from there to there. And now this is working. So yeah, there should be plenty of acid for robots and science. For heavy oil, that's already set up, so I can set lubricant there, copy that. Come over here and paste it, and that's my lubricant, and I should see that down here. Yep, that's down here, very nice. Actually, I guess the next question would be, what am I going to do about batteries? So if this was to be here, then I can move this water if I need to, so I think here could be batteries, because I've got the iron, the copper, and the acid nearby. And it is a little bit of free space, kind of squashed, but I think this should work out, so how to do this, I think leave a few tiles south of where the gears go. I might expand out to 6 gears at some point in the future. Then this will be batteries, so going to have 1 belt bringing in the resource and 1 belt for batteries. Need to just change that water around. I think I can do, yeah, I can do that. So that's going to be like that. Then each of those going to have 2 inserters for input, inserter for output. Copy that across. Then where am I going to put the batteries? So I'll let myself a great deal of space there. What do I need to go down there that might be important? I'll save that belt just in case I need something to go down to there. In which case, let's put the batteries on this belt. So bring this one up, I was just looking at. Bring it across there. That'll be the batteries reinforced stuff, and then this here will go across to fittings. So you're going to have that. Figure out the best way of doing that. I think it's going to be that there. Then go along there. That's going to be the copper. Managed to hit those pipes directly. That's a bit of a pain. I think I can move these pipes up a notch though. Then that goes there. That goes across. So that should be iron and copper. And let's leave this for a second to see if it's working. Oh no, it's not going to work because I do need acid. I wonder if I should just bring the acid down here, it'll be easier. Although of course that's completely in the way. So I want it to be connecting up to there. Which means that gas has to move somehow. Where's my pipe gone? I guess I can move the gas here. Oh, that's going to hit the water. I can move the gas to there. A little bit more convoluted, I guess, but that will work. So gas is going to come there, go through the middle of that one, back around, kind of U-bend. And there are the batteries. So that's batteries. I need that for science, and I need that for making the processing units. Never mind me. Need that for making the robots, because it's for the robot frames in both cases. So yeah, this will just come down, and then I can get started on those robots. So, quick detour from the robot jobs. So now I've got more consistent resources, or at least aren't. These are actually backing up a bit with these 30-second technologies. So it's fine for the faster ones, not so much for the 30-second ones. So I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just double this up like that. So I'm going to have more labs. Also I'm going to do while I'm here is I'm going to upgrade all these assembly machines to the tier 2 ones. So that'll give a bit more throughput as well. We actually don't need to bother with those. I think it's just those because belts, inserters and stone walls, you make them way faster than you need anyway. That'll give a bit more throughput on the red and green. And it should balance out with the blue, so it should all be the same amount. So for robots, I'm going to leave myself a little bit of space and start kind of here. So I don't need engines, so I'm going to make some pipe on site. Then do engines. So I think I'm going to need some huge amounts, so let's do... Let's just say 3 of those. And how's that belt line up? Let's actually move that all north one tile. Just to give myself a little bit more space. So that's going to be pipe, so iron, then that'll be the steel and the gears. So I can go in there like that, make the pipe. Where the pipe is, that's not pipe. Get that right the first time maybe. So let's put that there. That's going to all be the input. And I've already got a box for engines for like actual engine use, so I don't really care about these as engines. So what I'm going to do is just put this here, do the electric engines, which is there. We should just copy paste it so it gets the rotation. When you copy the recipe over, it doesn't keep the rotation somewhat annoyingly. So a bit of pipe there. I might go get some more pipe in a moment. Let's see if I can finish this off first. So this is going to direct insert across here. These need circuit and then output. And then if we go there, we're going to look at the robot frames themselves. So that's going to be those two. I'll probably put red circuits on there as well. So then a second belt for steel and batteries. So if that's there, it's going to use both belts. I should put both the circuits, possibly both the circuits on there. Not sure. Well, let's go with that anyway. So that's going to be engines on there. That's not going to work actually because if it puts an engine there, this can't take it. So let's move that over one tile. So engines there, circuits there. Copy paste that, and you actually get, this is 1 to 2 ratio because these take 10 seconds, these take 20 seconds. So that's going to be twice as many. And what that means is I've got engines on here. Not sure if there's going to be anything else on this. Let's just use a filter inserter just in case. I'm going to take the electric engines and store them there so that if any like armor, or I think the rocket silo if I recall correctly as well, stuff that needs electric engines, so I'll have them in there. So I'm going to set this up quickly. So that's iron, steel and gears. Iron should be... I made a mistake up there. I guess I had enough surplus down there I never noticed. Apparently this would have never worked because I left 2 pieces of belt in the wrong direction. Bad me. Anyway, so coming down here for iron. Should be just... no, it'd be on the other side. So it'd be like that. I think that'd be better. Let's do that. Then to get the gears and the steel, could do... it's not really ideal. Yep, I put the iron in the way. Ideas how to get steel on there. Or I'll just move the iron. Move the iron might be more convenient because that's basically the easiest way of doing the steel right now, I think. But then that can't go there. That has to go... you can go 1 tile over. That's fine, this will work. So iron there. Feeds into that, actually make sure it's got power, that would be useful. Lubricant is hair, going over to there. So that gets those going. Then I was going to do both types of circuits on hair. So 2 types of circuit. That happens to be a power pole right there. How inconvenient. Let's put... well, I should use big power poles eventually. Let's just do that for now. So 2 types of circuits. So it's going to come there. But that's split in the wrong place. Let's fix that. Merge together. Steel and... if engine's going there, then steel needs to be on the bottom here. So I think that's the way to go. And then that will be just... oh, I can need batteries as well. I'll do steel and batteries on one belt. Because this here, this doesn't need steel. So... steel and batteries, and then the robots themselves can go... up there, I think. Actually, steel is used for less stuff. Let's do... make a mind up. Let's do it that way around. So, steel and batteries. Have to find a pipe again. Let's just go around, that pipe will be easier. Is that another power pole? Oh no, I missed a power pole too. Nice. Steel and batteries, so steel is over here. And I can get the batteries from over there. So that's nice and simple too. So coming over here, I think there's a few more things I really want to make, so might actually move that for a moment just until I see where I am with space. So I want to make roboports. One of these should be fine. Don't need that many roboports. It needs the red circuits from there, like so, and it needs the gears and the steel from there, which happen to be on the same belt, so that's convenient. So that can go. If that goes there, then this can be my box. Let's actually start making the logistics boxes so I can do stuff. So I can go there. Next up will be to make logistics boxes. So I don't think I need steel for anything else after that. So this is going to be like your provider, storage. I think there's 5 in total, so it's going to be up to there. About there for the that'll be steel boxes, so that's going to work. So if that goes there and there, makes the steel boxes. Steel boxes on here can feed into there and so forth along here, like so. And then if I put those like that, I can do like that and have the boxes of boxes of boxes apparently, basically. So that's going to be pretty good, and they want both types of circuit, which they can get from up there. Brilliant. So that's going to make those. Got the first roboports made, so nice. Over to here. So 2 things I want here is going to be construction bots, and actually I'm still waiting on that one, but that will be done momentarily. So that there, make 2 types of bot. Also need circuit, so I can get circuits from there and going to go across into Have I not got any of those? Why have I not got any of those? I'm going to need some more green circuits apparently. Well, do with that in a moment. Let's make more of those right now though, 'cause I do need them. So, stupid bots. I don't actually want those ones as much. Okay, the really important ones is these two. Because these are going to hold my spare robot. Then I'm going to have the robot port there. I have an inserter to refill the robot port. Set a circuit up like so, set that to read statistics, T for construction bots, Y for logistics bots. This is the construction bots, so that's going to be T. And let's say I want to have 500 of those in this particular network, and probably less of these. Let's go with 200 of these to start with, because until I get logistics network, they're just for doing personal supply requests, so that's just for this stuff. Now I guess I could have done this with the basic bots, I've never really got around to it, and these are better anyway. They have better range on the robot. They go further, they go faster, have more. Let's say they have more capacity. It'd be nice if they could. I don't think that's a thing you can actually do. But yeah, they are definitely better. So, green circuits. So basically I just need to do the other direction to get basically a full belt instead of half a belt, but it doesn't appear to be an easy place to put that right now. It's a bit annoying. Did not leave myself enough space there. I could maybe put it there. That might be the best I'm going to get actually. If I did that, I could then do a second one there. That is a possibility. Copper comes up there. That's all old stuff anyway, so I can bring extra copper across here. And then where would that be? I shouldn't even be like that. Hang on, let's just cancel that. Would it? Oh, I thought it would be for the time being until I figure out what I'm doing. I probably won't for a few moments. So that can go across like that. Copper up there. I also need... I guess I want that to go up too. That one's for iron. This is going to be a bit of a messy layout, I suppose, but I guess it'll work. I've actually successfully made all the green circuits on the one side of the belt because that was clever. So, for the time being, they're going to come across there. What I could do is... I could do that, and I'll put them onto both sides of the belt from that splitter. And that has a lot more green circuits, so this is making them be on both sides. The reason this isn't full is because I've got the splitter before that, which goes to red circuit, which I might need to adjust in the future exactly how that worked. But for now, it's solved the immediate problem of not having any green circuits, and the red circuits will just have to... I think they'll catch up once I've refilled the green circuit. In fact, why are these not even working? I built that whole thing wrong. So you see this inserter here? They all face inwards. Should have faced outwards, like that. So half that was never going to work, but because I didn't have resources really, I didn't notice. So I guess I should go fix that. So now the robots are being made, I should actually fix that one. Let's do that here, do another copy paste trick. So logistics robot, copy that onto that. Saves me going over there. Not actually very fast, I guess being kind of lazy. But what I can do now is if I take an upgrade planner and take these logistics boxes, going to upgrade to those. And basically I'm just going to upgrade the old boxes to the new boxes. So those don't need upgrading, I've already made them red ones. So if I upgrade all of these ones, that's not good. I guess the attacks are getting bigger. That's the first time I even noticed an attack happening, and broke the wall and some turrets, so I'm going to need to go over there and do something. Bit frustrating. Anyway, so got that, and then I want some of these logistics boxes. Well, not logistics, I want the storage boxes. Storage, where am I going to put storage? I guess there's lots of space here. And then they're going to be able to go dump their stuff in it. And let's just go to that old one there. So they're going to take all that, put it in there, and then deconstruct it. Right, as for my stuff getting destroyed, I'm not even sure I've got ammo production anymore. It's been such a long time. No, ammo production is essentially dead. There's 3 left because this iron has been cut off. And I never moved it, so... Not getting any more of that. I have 78 regular ammo on me. I guess I can just use the piercing ammo. I have now got a good iron supply, so it's a bit more affordable. This isn't where the piercing ammo is. The piercing ammo is the next one up. And maybe I'll just put like more reinforcements around it because that's a long way from where my logistics network is, so I'm not going to get any like automatic repairs and reconstruction and supplies on that. So that's going to be tricky. Now one thing I can maybe just get over there quicker is I did build that rail track. So put some coal in there, go to the map view, and I guess that's the best place because it's like a shorter distance. Well, it's shorter there, but there's trees in the way. And then I think I've got another car on me. Yeah, I've got another car. So I put the other car down and then go have a look at what's going on. And that's a pretty big attack. And it doesn't look like they ran out of ammo to me. I think they just got destroyed. So probably the best I can really do there. That corner is always going to be the weakest. Let's just get rid of that. Get rid of some of that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put more turrets down like that, just so it's a stronger defense section. Put a new wall around it. Now they broke the wall as well, so maybe I'll reinforce that a bit. And what I think I can do as well is if I put some like sections like that, basically just get in their way. They'll destroy these sections fairly easily, but I think it will stop the spitters like just standing in a little circle around it as easily. Give the turrets a few moments to do something. And I haven't got any more basic ammo, so these new ones will have good ammo. And what I could actually do, I know I said I wasn't going to do, I didn't even bring any robots with me. Maybe next time I'll bring a roboport and stuff with me, but if I put a radar there, and then I can just put a power pole up as I drive up, and then I'll at least have visibility of what's going on. So the next big thing I'm going to need for progress is process units. Question is where. So green circuits are currently there and red circuits are there. That's kind of hard to get to. Oh cool, so my new iron is working nicely. Yeah, that's kind of hard to get to. That's for batteries, that's for gears. That's obviously going to be more science because I'm just going to keep expanding that up. Space over there, but again it's hard to get to with all the circuit. So what to do? Well, these need to extend up the rower ports because I can't reach the boxes, so I can do that. Should probably do the red ones as well, so I get the red circuits going. Do that in a moment. Kind of avoiding the problem. Where should I build this stuff? That's going to be train stations. I could go there because it's basically the end of the belt. Looks like it could be the best option. Clear those trees out. Bring the acid up. Might end up having a second belt of green circuits because normally I try and put the process units near the green circuits, but it's just not a good space. Maybe there. Speaking of that, so the red circuits are there, green circuits are there, so that is the nearest free space. And I'd already decided against putting train stations down here previously because I couldn't fit a station here nicely, at least when I was doing 4 wagons. Maybe I was doing... Well no, if I was doing all I would have done 4 wagons, and I couldn't fit it in there nicely, and this all still in the way. So I could just go there, that's a possibility, and then you've got green circuits. I could even do like a separate green circuits thing just for it. It's kind of a mess though. Does seem to really be the best option, or at least I'm not seeing any alternatives right now. So if there's a belt of circuit there, how do I want to do this? Definitely green circuits on the near side because I need a lot of those. So let's just do 3 to start with. So process units like that. needs to do with that pipe, so I guess I'll do the same thing I did before. Really meant to go get more pipe. Can I just make some quickly? Let's do that. Carrying around a lot of iron plates for some reason, so I can just use them up. So then the output would be over there, and then the input would be there, I think. And I could always do that again on that side if I wanted even more, so that is at least fairly scalable. Let's do like 12 maybe. Red circuit would... Don't have a particularly good solution with red circuits. Maybe for the time being, actually I'll take the red circuits off of here. So that's going to be red circuit. Processing units, I guess I have left a gap there, so they can filter through that gap. So that'll do something like that. And then green circuits, I think I will just set up a separate one. I think that'll be easiest. Now what I probably should do is actually go calculate the ratios, but I'm not going to do that right now. So I could do both sides, it's definitely a lot, whatever the ratio is, I'm sure it's a lot. Then that goes like that. We could also upgrade to the better power poles. How many of these have even got left to use up? Not many. Let's upgrade to the better power poles, which I think can go like that. Yeah, so we just get about that for a moment. Better design is this design with those there, and then stack that up. So I'm still going to do the same set of 6. That comes out there and is just for those. Need to get copper from over there somehow. So, not sure if I need more than one belt of copper actually. This might be where I wish I just went and got the new copper. I'll find out, I suppose. This is actually going to be a really messy layout, just looking at it now. Iron there, and then hope there's enough iron, but I guess I can extend this down and bring in excess iron if I need to. Actually, I was just planning this out, but actually, because I'm quite near to where I was doing this, these robots are already helping. So if I extended this down to, say, here, they can just build the whole thing for me, which saves me running backwards and forwards doing it myself. Sulfuric acid is going to be down here somewhere. And I guess I've got that there, then that kind of makes sense. So move that there. Move that there. Then acid can just come along here. And what's going on there? I didn't even reinforce those ones, so they're damaging the ones to the north as well. Doing a lot of damage to those too. Oh, I see. Look how big this is. Like, let's pause it quickly. So you've got lots and lots of regular small biters, and there's now medium biters mixed in. Yes, that's a problem. At the very least, I need to put a roboport down with some robots. You can see how this wall is kind of like distracts them a little bit. But yeah, they're doing a lot of damage. I need to have repair bots to help repair those turrets. Anyway, let's finish this off quickly, then I can go worry about that. So acid goes in there. Red circuit, so let's take off of here because I don't need the stone brick. So if I do a filter circuit red on the left, it's only going to let the red circuits through. They'll come down. And what's wrong with this? I need to actually figure this out too. Which I think will be like that, because I need to kind of merge those two sets of furnaces. So that's basically just taking the two and joining them, and then splitting it again. Well, that's fine. I think that's as much throughput as I'm going to get anyway. At least with this available ore. And then looking at this here, I guess actually that does make a good fourth belt there, because this is basically hitting the red circuit, so I can't get over there easily. So this one here shall be processing units. And quick fix here, I forgot to put those inserters. But that should be relatively straightforward, just get them to do that. It's in the construction robot range anyway now. So that's going to be done nice and quick. Going to carry on expanding out this construction network so it covers the whole base basically, and then look at doing some more personal equipment stuff. Process units are slowly making their way around. That's the one, they are so expensive. Not got all of them running actually because not enough green circuits, which is because not really enough copper either if you look at this, but there's also not enough iron for sure. And that's basically because of this here. You can see these miners are really not going to keep up anymore. Copper actually would. I think the problem with copper is we're still clearing a backlog from where it's backed up before actually, so it'll clear eventually. But yeah, it might actually be more than 2 belts of copper left still, because the copper patch was a lot better than the iron patch. So what I'm thinking of doing here is just have a roboport, put in the roboport some robots, give them some repair pack. Maybe make some more, maybe I'll just do... yeah, let's do 75 here and 75 for the other side. And then that's going to be able to repair up both of those as they take damage. Also make sure they're okay for ammo. Not particularly great on ammo, let's give them some more ammo if I can. Maybe I'll just switch over more of them to advanced ammo. So give that the rest of the basic and they can have some advanced. So getting through the advanced ammo quite quickly as well. Could be a problem. What's that going to be like? That's probably enough for now. And go do the same with the other one that's getting attacked to the north of the power plant. Also, I guess the other thing to note is I hadn't really done most of these researches. So I had like the really basic ones, but I'm going to do the red, green and black ones straight away now, and then maybe do the blue ones as well. So that's going to make the turrets with both the old and the new ammo a lot stronger, so that should help them out a lot as well. Since it'll take a little bit of damage so the bots can repair it, and they'll kill the biters a lot more effectively using less ammo. I actually forgot to put my box back for engines, so just going to fix that. Then once I get some of those electric engines, I've got the processing, so I can start making the powered armor stuff. So that's going to be some powered armor, some roboports, a load of solar panels and some batteries. And while I wait on that, going to upgrade all of this to be a bit faster and start making the red belts. That's going to be 1, 2 and 3 for red belt, red underground and red splitter. That's going to be the same, we're going to have express as well. And that can basically follow the same design as the thing did, because express will go there. So have I got enough of those boxes? I had the robots bringing one for me, very nice. So I got a decent supply of red belts as well, should have enough iron to actually stockpile that now. So that can go there, going to be just gears, and gears and circuits. This is where I really start benefiting from having the double belt, well, 2 sides of gears, because you can see this is going to go through it quite quickly. Then that needs to get there and output there. And then same deal on this one, so there and there. And just make sure they're all set. Yeah, they're set to 1. So let's go start making that available. What I can also start doing is putting all the stuff in here I want. So we're going to have eventually going to have express, so it's going to be basic, fast, express. Do that for splitters and so forth, then do inserters. And kind of just fill this out of all the stuff I want. So for the time being, I'm just going to go with that. No doubt I'll expand it as I find things I need. Also want to, you can't put everything there because you're going to run out of space in your storage anyway, so you have to be a little bit careful. Then the other thing I'm going to do, because I didn't get around to it yet, is just make, I guess I'll upgrade that and use that one. I'm going to make the signals so that I can have them ready for well track. So signals use just the stuff on the far side, so that's going to be like that. Probably just need 1 stack of each. So I'm going to have some of those on my person as well when I'm out building track. Guess I should actually have some rail track on me, but that starts taking up a lot of space, so that's a bit of an issue. Also got that power armor stuff made, so if I switch to the power armor, I know armor slot is occupied, replace it, thank you. Which actually gives you 2 extra rows, I think it says there, yeah, infantry slot bonus 20. So extra space is very nice. going to have my batteries there. Exoskeleton as well. Then basically let's go fill in the rest of the space, I think, with solar if I can. Because solar's a lot slower. Actually, it's even slower than those batteries I was using. The main advantage of those is that... Well, the main disadvantage of those is you have to keep refueling them, whereas solar's kind of passive. I do really like to use the... what do I want to call it? The fusion reactor, that's it. But I'm a long way tech-wise from having the fusion reactor, unfortunately. So weighing on those solar panels, iron is not keeping up at all. So what I think I have to do, take this iron the rest of the way down. Well, of course, I'll now put copper in the way since then. Let's just get rid of some of this old bits and pieces here. See if I can think of a way of doing this. So if that went like there, try and get iron across. Probably not there, that's kind of blocked by the power pole. Let's go across there. So what I'm going to do is basically merge the new iron and the old iron together so that it's more available for circuit. So if that switches there, that goes there. Then that should link together into that splitter. One belt of iron is probably not actually enough at this point, but now I've got the fast belts, I could upgrade this, or I could put a second belt in. I have left space there for more belts of iron. Well, not so much hair, but I've left space the rest of the way. This hair is becoming a bit of a tangle. And look at copper. Copper's not much better, so something to do soon will be to go get that copper. Now there's less space over here, so I'm not sure where I'll put the furnaces, because remember the furnaces are going to use basically this much space once I've fully built them. It does just fit there, but then where does the track and the train station and stuff go? That would be nice, but I don't want to build over the stone. That would just annoy me. I want to get the stone first. So that's not so ideal. Maybe the space over on this one. Could go get that copper instead. Make my way around, especially if I came around across there. Looks quite nice, so I could go. Pretty sure I can get around there. Highly doubt that's blocked. There's cliffs there, so until I scout it I won't know for sure. Could be a bit of an issue. There's copper up there too. Does that have space for furnaces? Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I want to build a big furnace array, and finding space for it is going to be a challenge. I want to use that for all the oil stuff. That's not really big enough. I could build it here and just bring the ore in, but there's lots of cliffs around. Maybe here. Now that's possibly a cliff I have to build around, but I get a couple of ways in here. And if the track was on like one side of it, it wouldn't be too much trouble to get past, I think. And I've actually got 2 lots of copper nearby, so I shouldn't have any trouble with copper. A lot of bases though. Maybe what I'll do once I've done this is, what do I need to do to get the tank? Should have all the resources for it. I do, so I need to get explosives. Need to get military free, which is fine. Get the tank, that's always a good bit of fun. So yeah, get the tank, I'll make some cannon shells and stuff, and I'll go do that. I think that's going to be something for next time though, so be sure to like, subscribe, and keep a lookout for that. This time I did get good progress. I got the robots, the security, the processing unit, and also stuff to do with those like the batteries done, so pretty good going. Until next time.